Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor's ruinous opinion will make its rounds this week. Ridge will rally around High's ex-wife, and Steffy will be heartbroken as well. But, not everyone is buying that Taylor's dying. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. Ridge's world will be rocked when Taylor confesses that she's dying of heart failure. After the original shock wears off, Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Ridge will begin obliging Taylor to get an alternate opinion and will refuse to leave her side. Obviously this is going to come problematic in his marriage to Brook since Taylor Hayes returned to Los Angeles. It has been enough clear that she's still in love with her ex-husband Ridge Forrester. It may just be all of the death talk that's making Taylor novelette-ish. Anyhow, she has been shamelessly flirting with Brook, Logan's hubby. So far, Brook has been a probative woman. But when Ridge begins spending further and further time with Taylor while she's on her deathbed, effects could go south. Brook will come jealous of all of the attention that Taylor is getting from Ridge. It won't be long before Brook begins to have dubieties about the inflexibility of Taylor Hayes' opinion. When Taylor refuses to see any specialists and isn't interested in an alternate opinion, it'll only make Brook more suspicious. Would Taylor Hayes really pretend to be dying to get Ridge back from Brook Logan? If this is all a rouse, it's super cold-hearted. Imagine letting your own kiddies suppose you're dying just to steal your hubby back from the other woman in his life. Do you suppose Taylor would go that far? Ridge Forrester was shocked to learn Taylor Hayes was dying from heart failure, but indeed more shocked when she baffled at getting an alternate opinion. Why would Taylor not want to do everything possible to save her own life? In a way, yes. She doesn't want Steffy Forrester Finnegan to know anything, but doesn't indeed mention Thomas Forrester. Still, Thomas's unborn mama-in-law can change effects. Grace Buckingman makes a return appearance after Taylor eventually gives in and gets an alternate opinion. Grace runs some further tests on Taylor, but will she find anything different from what the Croakers in Europe set up? Is there an experimental treatment that could save Taylor? After her talk with Will Spencer, Katie Logan is more confused than ever. Will doesn't want his mama to get hurt again and implores her not to take Bill back. Still, Bill refuses to give up. He formally again presents Katie with a sincere speech and confesses his true passions about everything that has happened since he and Katie broke up. Bill is a veritably lonely man who knows he has made miscalculations. Between his affairs, his marriage to Brook Logan, and his deceived attempts to get both Brook and Katie to take him back, moreover one would do. Is Katie moved by any of this? It's clear that she still has passions for Bill, or she wouldn't have been so hung up with getting to the verity about Luna and Poppy. Still, she fears allowing herself to be vulnerable with Bill. He has hurt her so numerous times ahead and she isn't sure she can emotionally survive more heartbreak. Is Katie ready to take a vault of faith? Grace Buckingham to begin running the enzyme test on Taylor Hayes. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer gets vulnerable with Katie Logan. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the coming occasion of the CBS Cleaner pieces. Taylor was diagnosed with heart failure in Europe. Still, no medical tests were done and Taylor no way sought an alternate opinion. Taylor was just going to die and not tell anyone what was passing. The same thing that Eric Forrester put his family through. When Taylor collapsed, Ridge Forrester eventually learned the verity. Ridge has prompted Taylor to get an alternate opinion. It was really the only way to cover her secret, so Taylor agreed. Suckers watched as Taylor and Ridge met with Grace at the sanitarium. When Taylor admitted no tests were done, Grace was surprised. Taylor said she just wanted to get home and spend as important time with her family before the end comes. Grace understood, but told Taylor that they need to know exactly what they're dealing with. So, Grace suggested a simple enzyme test that would let them know if she's had a heart attack. Taylor will have the test done to check for this particular heart attack enzyme. As Taylor waits for the results, she'll horrify. It'll be over to Ridge to keep Taylor calm. Indeed though, Taylor is a croaker. All sense seems to go out the window when a cleaner character gets a medical opinion. It's verified that Grace will have an opinion for Taylor. Still, it's suggested that Taylor could have two separate judgments, but which one is correct? Bill to get vulnerable with Katie. Now, Bill is a macho man who's comfortable expressing his true feelings. Out what she really wants. Katie believes Bill is a changed man, but Will Spencer also brought up some valid points. Taylor Hayes didn't know that she'd be forced to tell Ridge Forrester the verity. But it happened because she collapsed in front of him and also came to after bartering out. Ridge was shocked to see his two-time ex-wife and the mama of 3 of his children lying on the bottom. Her helpless state directly contrasts the vibrant woman he's been reconnecting with since Taylor returned from Europe. The stunner Taylor participated with Lee Nozawa was her intended secret. But cleaner suckers knew the news would probably not be long. Ridge remains the love of Taylor's life. Her open discussion with Steffy Forrester Finnegan affirmed the currency of Taylor's passions. But Taylor is sporting a philosophical station. She's trying to accept that Brook Logan being with Ridge is for the stylish since death appears imminent. Still, Ridge will naturally be clued into the opinion if Taylor's health soon takes a downturn beyond a evanescent collapse. Of course, Taylor still needs to admit the medical nod from someone with a cardiology credential. Brook was encouraged by her talk with Taylor. Budig's character sounded sincere, grounded on her opinion. She was exactly that. The unanticipated fellowship between Ridge's topmost loves during Krista Allen's performance as Taylor was good cleaner. That alliance was grounded on their decision that they could live Ridge-free. Of course, neither lady could sustain that unrealistic outlook. He represents the ideal man in their collaborative vision. Still, Brook has won the battle numerous times, and Taylor has not been married to Ridge in nearly 2 decades. Fighting in this script doesn't mean doing so with Brook over Ridge. Rather, Taylor will come to grips with her situation and be elevated by the support of her favored bones. Returning to Los Angeles, California, was purposeful. Taylor knew she had to be with Ridge and their children during what she believes is the last chapter of her life. Suckers know that strong health reversals, cutting-edge treatments, and good old-fashioned phenomenon cures be. The followership is awaiting Taylor to be dead and buried before Halloween or at any point in the future. Hopefully, Budig will come the recast of Taylor to work through this engaging plot and continue with numerous further indefinitely. Dale Bloom is eventually speaking out about her character's fatal exit. Heather faced a blow to the head that proved murderous after sparring with Sharon Newman, which led to Sharon disposing of her body in the swash. Although some suckers held on to stopgap that it might have been a dream or daydream, Heather's demise is supposedly the real deal. Daniel Romalotti Jr. makes a dimmed morgue visit to identify Heather's cadaver in the October 2nd occasion, so Heather's loved bones will soon be in mourning. Dale Bloom admitted she was given about 3 weeks' notice regarding Heather's casualty and that some sadness came with the news.